Good afternoon, Aries. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Aries, at time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, some should resonate for you. So I'd like you to do is only focus on those things that actually resonate. Anything else, just leave it for another, okay? We're going to get started today. We're going to use the Zodiac 108 deck, and this just pull out 3 cards, and these actually have definitions, maybe persons, places, dates, events, seasons, and timings. Could ask answers to yes or no questions as well. Let's see what we're pulling out for you to help clarify in the general reading. We have fine print coming up at the top here. Now, Aries, this is all about details, looking closer, introspection or inspection, research, be careful, in-depth, paying attention to details, as well as don't assume things, being thorough, deep diving, hidden information, perhaps double checking things and reading between the lines coming up here for you, Aries. You also have it right here in the middle, the no card. So the answer is no. The situation or event is not unfolding at this time. Now take that as you will. That could be good news or it could be a little disconcerting. But we also have the well card coming out. Now the well card is all about a deeper meaning being involved, community, hidden emotions, nourishing, social resources, true feelings, support systems even, perceptions, sustenance, as well as looking deeper, provided for, and consciousness. Well, there is a lot coming out here on that. Let's get into the actual general reading here. I'm going to grab the Graham Smith Weight 1909. This is that original circular edition deck. And we're just going to post 6 cards out for the week ahead. And those 6 cards is going to be 2 cards for the beginning of the week, 2 cards for the middle, and then 2 cards for the end of the week as well. We'll set that deck aside. We'll do a basic reading here, and then we'll come back and clarify a little more detail out using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Starting at the beginning of the week, look at this. We got this Knight of Swords in reverse, though. This is communications you were expecting is being held back, and it may have to do with perhaps a change of direction for yourself. You are, continuing forth or deciding you're going deeper, you're searching, you want that completion, that 10 of Cups abundance. So you're continuing on your soul's journey path. So this communication that was coming in is being held back. We'll tease a little more detail out to find out whether that is you holding that communication back or if that is someone else. Like going into the middle of the week, we got gaining knowledge. This is the student card oftentimes. It's about gaining knowledge, learning lessons, or really being studious of something, and learning something new as well. It's a Page of Swords, so it's a beginning stage, a developing stage, and has a lot of potential there of new ideals, new growth of inventions or ideals. Now, also in the middle of the week, we have Miss Independent card. Now, it could be Mr. Independent. I just go with what's on the card, but in tarot, gender neutral. But the Independence Freedom card is coming up here. Now, this is someone who has achieved that level of almost pre-empress quality of independence and freedom. They're quite savvy. You can see all the coins. They really know how to budget. They're savvy with their money. They're paying their bills. They're taking care of business, and they don't need another to cohabitate with in order to survive, so to speak. They are very independent, and they can go about their business doing their things their own way. At the same time, that doesn't necessarily mean you only want to be alone, right? Now, Aries, at the same time, at the end of the week, we have this 8 of Wands energy in reverse as well. Now, like the sword energy, this is about communications, and this is in reverse. So things are being held back. Things are, it's just a one-way communication thing happening at the end of the week here. So we'll dive a little deeper there as well, as you have the Moon, the uncertainty card coming out here. Now, the Moon, it does lead to uncertainty, and it is just because you don't want to get distracted. Things are not as clear as you would want them to be by the light of the moon. There's shadows. And in those shadows, oftentimes we can, perceive illusions and delusions of things that are not really there. That creates assumptions, which creates gossip and rumors. So don't get distracted by those who are gossip mongers, those who are rumor mongers, trying to distract you as you're on that journey, pulling yourself up out of the depths of emotion that you are. Continue on that path that you see before you. They do not see the path. They're too busy yappity yapping at that bright moon and talking about all the illusions they see and shadows on the sides. Stay true and focus on your journey, because that will take you to the dawning of the next day, where you will gain clarity of insight, because when the sun rises into daylight, that's where clarity dawns. So actually, definitely, let's grab the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck here and tease out some more details for you in this week ahead, because there does seem to be something going on this week ahead where you may be tapping in some deeper meanings and seeking the support of others, social resources as well as community resources. uh, it, just taking a closer look, that introspection, that inspection of it, your path going forward here. So let's start with that sword, Knight of Swords in reverse, that action card that's kind of not non-action right at the moment. Now, right here at the beginning for you, look at this. It's a heartbreak. It's grief. It's loss of something. Not necessarily a romantic thing, but there is a feeling of loss. There's a feeling of grief that's occurring here, and that is something to do regarding this collaboration. It could be with family, it could be with friends, it could be co-workers and stuff, but there's a feeling of loss, a feeling of grief, of regarding collaborating with others, this teamwork effort. You're here at the shores and you do see your ship coming in, but you're waiting for it. You're just trying to find that patience. It's a card of travel, because you can see the joy, success, everything on the horizon. Even the waters in tarot are all about emotions and feelings, and look how yellow the waters are, reflecting that joyous success and happiness of the sun into the emotional feelings of that. So you see that all ahead of you, and you're patiently waiting for your ship to come in so you can hop on board and head towards that success and joy. Now, like I said, you do seem to be feeling a little bit of loss, a little bit of feeling some pains regarding collaborating with others and others' ideals and compared to your ideals, and trying to share in that network is creating this feeling of loss at this moment. But that's where we're having this Knight of Swords communication kind of dead stopped here. I think that some of that collaborating is not happening because you are looking and independently move forward on your own, travel forth, and feeling that loss where the others cannot come with you where you want to go. So let's continue on, Aries. We got that Eight of Cups. Like I said, you are in the beginning of the week focused on continuing on your soul journey path forward, and part of that is finding that Ten of Cups, that blending of families, unicorn or rainbow feeling of love and abundance. Now, as we get this, look at this. Yeah, yeah, your soul journey's path. Look at this. You're searching the Ten of Pentacles. This is the successful card, the abundant blessings of home, family, and work and life, all wrote up in one. And this is recognizing with gratitude the abundance that you actually have in your life. And look, you got new beginnings, new start, that sun card shining forth success, happiness, joy, new beginnings there as well. And there, look, a contract, a vow, a commitment of dedication and commitment there. Now, the facts of the matter is when the Two of Cups come out, this is a decision needing to be made. And this decision regarding a contract with another. Now, this is not necessarily just a significant love romance. This can be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a coworker, it could be a boss. But there's this contract, and it's here about making a decision to commit and be dedicated to something. And it's all about finding your success, your joy, that sunshine we've seen with the earlier in the week. You're on the horizon. You're jumping on that boat. That's part of that decision making, because you are looking for that ultimate success in life, and as well. So you are journeying forth here. You do see your path, your soul journey's path, and recognize no one else can actually see your soul journey's path. It's a very narrow path that only your inner guiding light can see. So take those steps forward and follow your inner guidance, because that is the pathway that is necessary in this life. Now, you do have this Page of Swords in the middle of the week, and like I said, lessons learned and knowledge gained with that card. Uh, Once again, decisions. This is about mapping your future goals out here, Aries. This is, really setting it down, focus on it, and vision your future and make those decisions of where do you really want to be. Once again, 201s, twos are decision cards. And this is about what are you passionate about? What creative endeavors or tasks do you need to set for yourself to meet those goals that you're establishing for your future? Now, you may be a little nostalgic about your past. You could be reflecting, gaining knowledge from the past, those learning lessons from the past, and applying those into your future endeavors as well. It does take moderation, kind of balancing out. There's that Two of Cups again, right there in the angel's hands. And they're balancing it out with the emotions and even testing some deeper emotions, maybe going a little bit deeper and introspection, maybe back into some past memories and pulling upon that up to help fill these cups to the brim or overflowing even. But to find that equal balance there for this decision of a contract that's between you and another, and needing to kind of tap into those deeper emotions and feelings, Aries. Now, also, look at this, the independent card, right? So to clarify the Miss Independence, let's see what we got here going for you, Aries. Yeah, there is Miss Independent. There is Five of Wands coming out. Now this is about maybe competition. This can be some conflict, but it's nothing. It's more competitive conflict. It can be a little chaotic and cause some stress here. But fives are all about changing and changing your perception on perhaps this from conflict to just simple competition, and in a familial way. I'm getting the feeling here. Now, you do have the Queen of Swords coming out as well here, Aries. Queen of Swords energy, it's all those air qualities like Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy coming out for it. Now, the Queen of Swords, she's well known as kind of the Queen of No BS because she really does have the knack of spotting red flags or green flags, and she can't be deceived very easily. Now, she's always willing to hear others. Perception of their truth. You can see her hand out there welcoming to listen and observe the truth of others, but she uses her own discernment, her own facts, her own perceptions of logic and practicality to, if you're deceiving her, she'll just cut it out. You cut you out of her life, not going to deal with that. Not, no, not going down that road, right? So, Aries, you definitely in getting a hold of this Queen of No BS or Queen of Swords energy, using facts, logic, practicality to kind of simplify your life. Really, cutting some stuff out and reorganizing with a critical eye here. Now, you do have this Page of Wands, which is all about good news coming in. There's a potential of a new creative endeavor, project, or task at hand, just in the developing stages, but it is a good news message you're coming in. But with this, things are kind of on hold here. And I think it is all because you are trying to simplify your life before moving forward. So that's why the communication seems to be only one way at the moment here because of this, maybe this competitive edge or conflict happening. And you're just trying to really look at things factually, logically, and practically at the moment. So the good news messages are only going one way at the moment, whether that is you reaching out or another reaching in. It's just kind of stopgap there, and I think why that the Queen of No BS is discerning whether it's deceptive or not. Now, Aries, finally, like I said, we got that Moon card here, that uncertainty. But you need to pull yourselves up out of the deeper emotions that you find yourself in at the end of the week, and really stay true. Follow that inner guidance light on that path. Ignore the others' assumptions and presumptions, illusions and delusions in the shadows. Those by the light of day are usually they create fear. Shadows can create fear, and fear is not real. That's false evidence appearing real, and it only occurs when you assume or presume that woulda, coulda, shoulda. So knock that out of your way and just stay true to your path, following it towards your journey lies ahead. Now, you got the Ten of Wands here. The Ten of Wands is that energy of you got a heavy burden. You reached a completion of this Ten of Wands cycle. You're ready for that new beginning, which may be that new beginning, that good news developing stage that Paige is bringing and talking about. But the Ten of Wands is you have been doing it all by yourself, or at least you perceive that as yourself, that as your independent self, you just take on everything all on your back, and the burdens have added up. The multiple projects, the tasks, the responsibilities, it's actually backbreaking, and you're ready to complete that. You're ready to level up even and grab that emperor status coming out. And like I said, regardless if you're male or female, we all have masculine characteristics within us. And this is that boss energy. This is taking the ultimate control, being in authority, delegating some of those tasks to others. Because the emperor, he doesn't take care of each kingdom individually. He delegates the kingdoms to the kings to care for while he is expanding much more creative endeavors of empires as a whole. So taking that authority, that boss energy, and taking control of that. Now you do have the Hierophant here as well. The Hierophant is all about that the traditional hierarchy levels, and you got the boss here. So you're recognizing, okay, we got these different traditional roles and hierarchy levels that we participate in, but you definitely are seeing yourself in a more emperor boss mode and going with that traditional flow of, like I said, to reduce your tasks, reduce your responsibilities, and the heavy burden that you carry alone, you start to delegate out to others and recognize that, yeah, that for emperor should not have to be doing all this. The boss, no, he's got other responsibilities and tasks he's got to deal with. He can't take on every single project and task. So there is this delegation coming out at the end, and you are uncertain, but that is where you're working towards. Stay true to your journey's path. It's leading you up here to this boss road, this higher authority, and taking control of your life again here, Aries. Okay. Now, like we said, we can move the society here with those zodiac 108s. We had deeper meanings coming in. So there is things for you to look deeper, things provided for in your consciousness, as well as that. Yeah, double checking. Make sure you do read between the lines on any contracts, as we did see the contract card come out as well. That does, you're committing yourself and you're being dedicated to another in some way or form. So definitely double check the fine print there, Aries, on any kind of contract that's coming up. Make sure you do agree. And if not, well, pull out that boss authority, that emperor energy by the end of the week, and really, make sure they know, okay, yeah, you don't have to take on all the tasks. There's others to do that as well. Delegation is the key word here. Now, Aries, I'm going to pull you one of the Winning D's Oracle cards. Now, these often add a little extra affirmation for your week ahead. And your card this week is the universe. Deep within my soul, I feel the vibration of the universe flow through me. Om is a sacred trinity, three syllables that symbolize the heavens, the earth, and the underworld. So, Om is the imperishable word and represents all of consciousness here, Aries. Om, Om gathers and focuses your mind, and it shifts you out of your ordinary mind and into a contemplative mode. And we've seen this week ahead is one for contemplation and keeping focus on your own inner guiding light and your true path of this world. So definitely appropriate card come out for you for your affirmation on the week ahead. We're also going to pull you two of the Chinese 5 elements cards here as well. So the first one, getting both of them up here. The first one coming out is the fire ox. Aries, very fiery, a beacon of light. Now, 14 works into 5 numerology. So this is about you're coming into this change. And like I said, you are actually the beacon of light coming into this week ahead, finding your own success and following that inner guiding light with it, igniting your, what are you most passionate about? We did see that 2 of Wands energy, decisions to be made in the week ahead. That's what you need to do. There's a change afoot here. And this is the week. Well, it's slowly evolving here. Some communication stuff is holding back, but that's giving you time to contemplate this week. This is giving you time to really go a little bit deeper and recognize what are you really passionate about? Where do you want to move going forward? What's going to bring you the happiness and joy and success? You also have the water bird coming out, Aries. The water bird is speak your truth. Indeed. Oftentimes, we hold back on our truth and not wanting to speak it for concerns about, oh, let's not, cause any kind of chaos, drama, or conflict. You're kind of sacrificing your truth for just the calmness of the timing. But speak your truth this week. And it comes out, like we said, you're doing these contracts. We see you're really tired of carrying a lot of responsibilities and tasks that others should be actually doing. So speak your truth, speak up, because others oftentimes don't even realize it because you've been doing it all yourself and they don't even know everything that you've been doing. It's done. And, they never even contemplated how it got done. All right. So definitely speak your truth because to 10 on here, this is about completions and new beginnings. And I dare say you are getting ready to have a new beginning up ahead here, Aries. It is just finalizing, coming through that completion, understanding lessons of the past, the good and the bad lessons, but definitely noting that and lessons learned as you begin this new journey forward. Now, Aries, look at this. Communication is key. I'm pulling 3 cards from the analogy. You are good enough. And finally, nothing will come of this situation. That's the void of course moon. Now, like the no answer here, it really depends on what the situation or question that you started out with was all about regarding this. The answer is no, but like we said, nothing will come of this situation. So definitely go in deeper, focus in because you're working through things of a little bit slowing up here, but it's giving you that time to contemplate and actually make those decisions for yourself this week ahead. All right, Aries, I do hope some resonated for you here. We'll catch you next time. Bye.